All right, everybody. Well, 4:31 on our Thursday afternoon. I'm 10 Tampa Bay Chief Meteorologist Bobby Deskins.
And I'm 10 Tampa Bay Meteorologist Colleen Campbell.
And we got actually a little bit more to talk about today.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been, you and I.
Oh, yeah, it really has
the
been.
holidays, yeah.
Almost, yeah. I was here yesterday, kind of in the background, so,
Yeah,
but I
that's
was
true,
listening
yeah.
to you. But yeah, we're getting back. It's January now. Everybody kind of getting all that holiday leave out of the way. Everybody getting back to normal schedules.
In the rhythm.
Weather for us has been kind of quiet because we haven't seen much rain. We've had fog. That's been our main issue, right?
Yeah.
But we do, looking forward, we do have a little bit of a roller coaster for temperatures starting Sunday night, really Sunday afternoon into the evening as we cool down. Then because of that pattern shift, we actually have a little bit better chance for some rain. And could you roll on this back there? I just forgot to ask about that. So we're gonna
I was like, what? Okay,
he's got
I got it. So Chris has it.
And here's the other side of this. So we've got a couple changes, right? We're going to be warm through Saturday. We're going to be a cooler regime as we get into late Sunday and most of next week.
Yeah.
That pattern shift actually gives us slightly better rain chances over the next couple of weeks, and we'll show you that. Yeah. And there's severe weather breaking out in parts of the U.S. So the weather's actually been fairly quiet, except for there's been some snow here and there, obviously. So let's get started. Let's start with us here at home first, okay? So we're going to go outside. The fog is gone. Obviously, you can see the trop looking really good out there. Temperatures are in the upper 70s, and that's even by the water. There are some low 80s out there, a little bit further away from the water. Dew points are still in the mid 60s, so that number is still relatively high, which means, yes, we will see some fog again tonight.
Yeah.
But Colleen, it's not going to be quite as what we've seen, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so the wind, we saw a little bit of a shift in the wind this morning. We had more wind over land, kind of as the fog was dissipating. So that helps a little bit. Of course, land cools down and warms up a little bit faster than the water. Sea fog has been a concern the last couple of mornings, and we still will have a little bit of it, but we're holding off on the weather impact alert just because it won't be quite as dense or widespread as we've seen the last few mornings.
And it actually has been thick the last couple of days too. Yeah. How about 83 degrees right now out in eastern Hillsborough County? We've got 83 in Arcadia, 83 in Frostproof. Lakeland's at 81. Look at all the 81s out there. Bartow, Wauchula. By the way, thinking of the folks out there at Sonny's Barbecue in Bartow, that burned down yesterday.
I know, that was sad.
They do so much for the community, all those Sonny's barbecue. So we're looking forward to them getting things settled and getting back open eventually. 81 right now in Brooksville. Look at the cooler air right there along the coast, obviously because of the water.
Yeah.
But even that, look at 71 degrees in the Gulf right now.
Yeah, still well
60.
above average. I mean, when you talk about the temperatures over land, 81, that's about 10 degrees above average.
From where we should be. Tampa's at 79 right now, should be 71.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're running 7, 8, 9, 10 degrees above average. Satellite radar, nothing much to show you here as far as that goes. You can see some rain that's off of the East Coast, but this is a visible satellite, and it does pick up some of those lower clouds. And you can see that we had a southeast wind today. That's one of the reasons why we're so warm. That continues tomorrow. Tomorrow will likely get close to record high temperatures. I don't think we'll quite get there for Tampa. I think the record is 85 set back in 2013. I don't think we'll get that warm, but we will be warm for tomorrow. Here's the bigger picture, all right? And so you can see the colder air plunging down across the northern plains and into the eastern half of the United States. That's by Sunday, all right? So Sunday evening, I think even during the afternoon, actually, we'll start to feel the drier air come in on the pretty good breeze. But then it sets up. See how it's cold in the east and then a little bit warmer out in the southwest? Watch what happens as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. We rebuild, right? Let's do it all over again. And that one actually looks a little bit colder for us a week from today than what we'll get Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, Monday and Tuesday, we said this earlier too, that's really just bringing us back down to the temperatures to how they should feel this time of year. Yeah. So yeah, that second cold snap, that will actually be technically colder than what we should be. Yeah, yeah. And a third one, if you order now, we'll throw in this third one for free. Special offer. A special offer. That one you see along the East Coast right there, kind of similar setup, right? You see it in the eastern half. That's the 18th of January, so it's not this Sunday, but next. So bottom line is you get 3, maybe even 4 shots of these good troughs along the eastern seaboard, and that means cooler than average temperatures for us. All right, so 71, as we mentioned, is average. Yes, today was beautiful. Tomorrow is going to be incredible if you like it warm.
Yeah.
Saturday's great, but Saturday we'll start to see a southeast wind turn more to the southwest, and then we'll certainly get a southwest wind Sunday ahead of the front, and that comes off the water, so we do get a little bit cooler. And then there it is. Look at all of next week.
Oh yeah.
I mean, these
much
are
better.
62 for a high on Thursday and Friday, 62,
Yeah.
63. I think it might be a couple degrees warmer than that, but we're going to be below average as we get into next week. So it is definitely a roller coaster,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Take a look at these are basically the feels like temperatures, called wind chill, but basically the feels like, that's as you get, look at that. Tomorrow afternoon.
Fort Myers feeling like 85.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind the warm temperatures. It's the humidity that really,
Yeah.
It's like that heavy air.
And that's coming
bothers
back.
me.
I think Saturday still feels warm too.
Yeah.
But look at Monday morning.
Yeah.
30s and 40s
Whiplash.
is what it's going to feel like. Yeah, that is the roller coaster ride that we're going to be on. So, again, if you like it warm, enjoy the next few days. Again, it comes in Sunday night, and then Monday is really the beginning of the cooler stuff. Now, it's not super cold if we look at overnight lows.
Right.
But remember, the first one, Monday morning, is the chilly one, right? That's when we have the wind chills that are going to be in the upper 30s, I think, for a
Yeah.
lot of places, right? A little bit of
Crazy.
breeze left over. It's not terrible.
Right.
But these are the actual low temperatures, so like basically wake up time. Look at Friday, a week from tomorrow, and into Saturday. That's that second one that's colder. It looks a lot colder on the maps, on the models, than what the first one on Monday does. And then there's a third one that we showed you as well that's not on this, and that's going to be similar to next Friday.
Yeah.
Right? So there is some cooler weather coming if you like that. And it looks like a couple weeks here in January are going to be on the cooler side. There's the next 12 hours. That's our forecast for Tampa. You can see we're falling down out of the 80s. Sorry about that. Out of the upper 70s along the coast, and then down slowly through the 70s this evening. Now, we're a little bit warmer today. Dew points have not changed.
Right.
Okay, we're still looking at dew points in the mid 60s. Temperatures don't get there until after midnight.
Right.
So the last couple of nights, we've started to see some fog even before 11 o'clock at night. Temperatures weren't as warm as the day, and we cooled off, and we reached that dew point sooner. I don't think we get there in many locations until after 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
and that's one of the
closer to
reasons.
sunrise.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why the fog we don't think will be quite as thick. Here's the visibility for tomorrow morning. That's around, see that? 6:30, 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, I mean, I would still leave extra time, of course, but is it enough to warrant a weather impact alert? And that's the decision that we have to make here as our team of meteorologists. You know, we think about your schedule, when most people are out on the road. I mean, this is what, day 5 that we're dealing with the fog, so by now it's kind of part of your routine. But yeah, it shouldn't be quite as thick tomorrow, but I would still leave that additional time.
And that's kind of how we work our weather impact alerts. Like in the summertime, it rains all the time.
Right.
So we don't,
It's like-
we're not going to issue a lot of those unless there's like a 70% chance of coverage type of thing.
Right.
But in the wintertime, we don't get a lot of rain. That percentage is lower because it will affect your outdoor plans, right? All right, so now let's get over to the visibility as we get into Friday morning. I don't think it's terrible Friday morning and the Saturday morning. You saw it go by real quick. It looks just like tomorrow. So yeah, there'll be some patches of fog around for your Friday and your Saturday morning, but it shouldn't cause too many issues out there. So there's your Friday forecast, and you're reading that right. We are forecasting 83 for Tampa, and that's even near the water. I mean, out at the beach, it's going to be a little bit cooler. You can see low 80s, a couple upper 70s right at the immediate beach for tomorrow, but 85?
Yeah, I was looking at those
Whole
inland
county?
locations. Yeah, that's really warm. I mean, if you think about it, we're only 5 degrees away from 90, and it's
Yeah.
January.
86 in
That's
Wauchula.
very warm.
So there's that record. The record for tomorrow for Tampa now is 85 degrees. All right, that was last hit back in 2013. So here we are in 2026, and we're going to go about 83 degrees. We think it stays safe, but it's going to be on the close side. Okay, guys, 4:40. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll do our 7-day forecast, and as we've been doing a lot lately, we're going to show you some snow from Florida, right? We can sit here in our warm weather
It looks pretty, yeah.
and watch it on TV. We'll be right back.
Before hurricane season hits, it's time to prep your home. Familiarize yourself with where your water shutoff valve is located. If backflow prevention devices are installed, get them tested annually.
Those are some great tips, and Cool Today is here to help you weather the storm. For over 60 years, we've been here to help Floridians with their cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs. We can help you prepare, protect, and repair your home. Call 888-40 today.
I was driving when a Ford pickup truck barreled into me from behind, sending me to the hospital.
I knew my husband was going to need an excellent attorney, so I called Dan Newland.
I'm so glad my wife called Dan. Dan really fought for me. He won my case and got me $650,000.
If you've been involved in a car accident, allow me to fight for you. Call me now at 813-888-8000.
Thanks, Dan, for winning my husband's case.
This autumn, give your home the upgrade it deserves. Save up to 20% during California Closet's Autumn Upgrade event, making it easier than ever to transform your space with our select finishes. Whether it's a walk-in closet, home office, pantry, or garage, our designs are about more than organization. They're about creating space for what belongs. We call it practical magic, expert design that feels effortless. Visit one of our 3 Tampa Bay showrooms or schedule your complimentary consultation today at CaliforniaClosetsTampaBay.com.
Windows are created and installed with different levels of quality. Unique quality that can withstand the tropical climate. Our installers only install PGT custom windows and doors, so we are the go-to experts. Don't take my word for it. We have been named Best of Tampa Bay 3 years in a row, Reader's Choice in Sarasota 3 years in a row, and nationally recognized as Window and Door Dealer of the Year. Price is what you pay, but value is what you get. Give WeatherTight Windows a call today, and don't forget the cookies.
All right, 442, welcome back. We talked about that severe weather outbreak that's occurring, and we think we're going to see a couple days of it here.
Yeah.
It's been fairly quiet as far as that goes, but tornadoes are a possibility, and we may have even seen a tornado. Let me show you. We're going to take you out here to Oklahoma, Nebraska, Missouri, up into Iowa as well. You can see all of that. No major watches at this particular time, but we do have, looks at least like a severe thunderstorm warning there near the Kansas City area.
Yeah.
But there was a possible tornado.
Yeah, so there was a radar indicated tornado warning that was earlier this morning, of course, their central time. And there was a tornado watch that expired 12 p.m. central time for portions of
Oklahoma, I guess.
Yeah. They were Arkansas and Missouri. And you can see that parent low is still spinning out there. But yeah, Bobby, as you just mentioned, looks like they do have severe thunderstorm warning going on right now. But I believe we have some video from Oklahoma. That is in Purcell, which is about 40 minutes south of Oklahoma City. You can see the damage there. So this is the area where they had that radar indicated tornado warning. And of course, the team has to go out and survey the damage and see if it was a tornado.
Looks like a tornado.
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a case where it can be straight line winds, but this is, I mean, when you look at the footage here, you can just see, exactly. I mean, look, there's a very definite track right there. So, you know, more to come from this. We're just getting,
that's
it's
EF2
really sad.
at least. Maybe EF3, but that's definitely EF2.
Yeah, and you get these long track tornadoes out there too. You know, here at home, we'll have tornadoes that just spin up and then they're gone. But these are long tracked, severe weather and strong tornadoes that can carry on miles and miles and be very wide in width as well. And it's just a shame when you know, homes like this, you're seeing video of homes destroyed. So
roofs ripped right off.
Yeah.
So the dynamics in the atmosphere that help make thunderstorms that make tornadoes, one of those is winds aloft, high winds, and that includes the jet stream, right? And the jet stream is typically further north of us. In the wintertime, it does get a little bit closer to us. La Nina, it tends to stay a little bit further to the north, and we're in La Nina. So that's one of the reasons they have that extra wind up above them, up further to the north of Florida, generally. And so when you get the right setup, that usually includes that wind, and that can help make the stronger storms, the stronger tornadoes, and the longer tracks for that. And that's one of the reasons they're doing it. Now, if you look at this, this is the threat for today, all right? The green that you see there from St. Louis down to Memphis, it's not terrible, but it's there, and it's what we've seen. And Purcell clearly was a tornado.
Yeah.
There's a possibility for some of that in that area later today into tonight. Now, this is tomorrow, and it's going to reload in Louisiana and Mississippi especially. Parts of Alabama will have to watch this, and even up into Tennessee, but you can see where the big threat is. And then it does shift east on Saturday. None of this includes Tampa Bay, okay?
Yeah.
We do have a small chance for a shower, like 20% on Sunday when the front comes through.
Yeah.
This is not our issue.
We're getting a tail end of that, you know, we're just getting a few showers. But yeah, they have a few flood watches that are in effect for Mississippi, Alabama, you know, portions of Louisiana. So
That's
and I
the
like that
tornado
20,
probability right there. So this is kind of a percentage chance, if you will. And it has. There's a little bit of context here because 5%, the brown area you see there, that doesn't seem like a lot.
Right.
But in forecasting, that's getting up there, right? You get 5 to 10, and you're like, okay, we've got a pretty decent chance we're going to get it. Anything above that, you rarely even see 30 and 45, but we've seen it 10, 15% chance. So 5 is getting up there. 5 is certainly something that you can look at and say, hey, if I know some family members that happen to live in that area, give them a call, give them a heads up. That is a possibility for some severe weather. Back closer to home, we are looking for some rain. We could use some rain. Saturday was great rain, right? We needed it. We didn't need it on a weekend, but we needed it. There is Sunday, and you see how we have only a 20% chance for a shower. Look up towards Citrus County at the top, and then down towards Northport at the bottom, okay? That's the front moving in from the northwest. In fact, this thing is, obviously going to be coming in something like this. Well, let me show you. We're coming in something from up here, moving down to the south and the east, all right? That's Sunday afternoon. The dew points will drop, by the way, Sunday afternoon. You're going to feel that humidity. It's already peaked up, but southeast winds, that makes us a little bit more humid. You're going to feel that through Saturday, and then Sunday afternoon, you'll notice some drier air, so that by the evening hours on Sunday, it's going to feel a little bit more comfortable. But it's just not a lot of rain in the forecast. Now, Tuesday, I think, stays dry. Wednesday, we will be bringing up those rain chances. This is this Friday. So tomorrow, you see Mississippi, Alabama, New Orleans, Louisiana. Notice all those storms up there. But look how it thins out as it comes towards us.
Yeah, that parent low just shoots off to the northeast, and we kind of just get the little tail end of it for Sunday. But as you were saying, Bobby, next Wednesday, looks a little bit more promising for that rain. We will have some moisture kind of surge in from the south there, and that will help us out. So there we go. That's Wednesday, January 14th. And we could see better promising rain chances, at least for the southern end of the state, which is great because they are really hurting for the rain too.
And then a second one on Thursday,
the
15th, right? So this is what if you watched yesterday, we were talking about, and I guess go back even to Monday and Tuesday, we're talking about the position of that cold air that's coming down and where it is compared to where we are, right? Because if it's certain areas, it drives further to the south, it pushes the rain chance further to the south, and that's what's happening. And that's what we need, right, to give us those better rain chances. And it looks like that's what we're going to be getting here for the next week and a half. So it's not going to rain every day for the next week and a half, but like that right there, 2 or 3 decent chances for rain over about a week and a half period.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks. And that's good. We could use that. Okay, 4:48. Let's take a break. We'll come right back with your 7-day forecast.
I was involved in a very bad car accident. Called attorney Dan Newland, and it was like 1, 2, 3. Dan really got it done for me. At the end of my case, he got me $525,000.
As one of the largest personal injury law firms in the United States, my team and I remain committed more than ever to win big on your case. Involved in a car accident? Let's get started. Call me at 813-888-8000.
Thank you, Dan, for winning my case.
This autumn, give your home the upgrade it deserves. Save up to 20% during California Closet's Autumn Upgrade event, making it easier than ever to transform your space with our select finishes. Whether it's a walk-in closet, home office, pantry, or garage, our designs are about more than organization. They're about creating space for what belongs. We call it practical magic, expert design that feels effortless. Visit one of our 3 Tampa Bay showrooms or schedule your complimentary consultation today at CaliforniaClosetsTampaBay.com.
Windows are created and installed with different levels of quality. Unique quality that can withstand the tropical climate. Our installers only install PGT custom windows and doors, so we are the go-to experts. Don't take my word for it. We have been named Best of Tampa Bay 3 years in a row, Reader's Choice in Sarasota 3 years in a row, and nationally recognized as Window and Door Dealer of the Year. Price is what you pay, but value is what you get. Give WeatherTight Windows a call today, and don't forget the cookies.
With a fresh new look and over 60 years of keeping Floridians comfortable, Cool Today is the name to trust for fast same-day service. Cooling, plumbing, and electrical. Our friendly expert technicians take the hassle out of home repair today. And Cool Today is here for you tomorrow, too. That's why we're introducing a parts and labor warranty on select AC systems for a lifetime. For cooling, plumbing, or electrical service, get the best from today and for years to come. Cool Today.
All right, 4:51. Welcome back. Gotta be precise here.
Yeah.
7-day forecast. Let's talk about it. We have that cool down coming, but it's not going to be until we get towards Sunday evening. So really, for the most part, the weekend looks good. Saturday obviously is great.
Yeah.
I would say that both Friday and Saturday are beach days.
Oh yeah.
Especially
Get
tomorrow.
out and about.
Especially Friday. And then Sunday, keep in mind, if you are taking the boat out, we actually have a couple more good boating days. It's been great, except for the fog. But fog usually means light wind, so that means good boating. But Sunday, we do get the breezes picking up in the afternoon. So if you are trying to take the boat out and you have some choices, I would probably go before Sunday. You can still do the first half of Sunday, but there's going to be a little bit more wind around. Yeah. Those breezes are Sunday afternoon and evening and early Monday morning. And that's a chillier wind. So Monday morning, 40s. With some wind chills in the upper 30s. Not terrible. We've seen it before so far this year, but it is going to be a chilly one.
Yeah, it's always kind of catches you when it's a Monday and you're like, oh, I got to go off to work. If you work the typical Monday through Friday schedule, get the jacket, get the kids out the door. You know, everybody's starting their week and we have some cold air. So telling you about it now.
If I could convince my kids, they never
have a jacket.
No. But even when it's cold, they still go with shorts, maybe even a sweatshirt if I'm lucky for them to put on a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And that's it. So they're
I don't
fine.
think kids get cold.
Well, you know what? They don't, but they're also used to Florida weather.
Well,
cold in the morning, it's warm in the afternoon.
Yeah,
like
and they play ice hockey, don't they?
Yeah, that's true. So the boys at least are used to the cold, yeah. All right, so 7-day forecast is going to show temperatures getting back to normal, as we were saying earlier, for Tuesday and Wednesday. And then it's a little below normal Thursday, and you're not seeing Friday the next weekend, but I think those highs will stay in the 60s through next weekend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a little bit below where it should be for this time of the year, and by that time, we're actually starting to get closer to that average high of 71 coming up a degree. 71 is the coolest high temperature that we have on average here in Tampa Bay, which is amazing. I love that. But that number used to be 70. And so now we've warmed a little bit, and so that's coming up just a little bit. Yep. So is that it? We got anything else we need to talk about? We got the news coming up at
we could
5
leave them with
o'clock.
a live look from Bachelor Mountain.
Let's